Hello, thank you for being here for another Spirit Box session with me. Today's Spirit Box, I want to do a recap with Abby Williams and Liberty German. I have the Necrometer app on my phone. It says we need to talk urgently, annually, and while you were sleeping.
Pencil.
So I have the SB7 Spirit Box with I have the REM pod set up. So if something comes near it, the lights will light up. I also have the paranormal music box. So something has to be in front of it for it to go off. I'm using the J portal again. It just kind of amplifies what comes through on the Spirit Box. Abby Williams and Libby German were found in the late morning of February 14th, 2017. They had been missing about 22 hours. One of the girls was found at the base of a tree with 4 tree branches of various sizes intentionally placed in a specific pattern on her naked body, which was covered in spots of blood. The attorneys wrote in a detailed memorandum outlining their alternate theory of who killed the girls. The dreamscape and then every day. The other girl was discovered a few feet away at an angle, defense attorneys wrote in the court document. Her arms and legs were posed at different angles, fully clothed, but with no blood on the clothing. So I have their pictures here, but in today's video, I want to focus on Ron Logan. It was his property where the girls were found. Another thing that I noticed about Ron Logan is that it looks like he has the same hat on in this picture in the interview with the news. It's a camouflage hat, but if you look at the top of the hat, there's like a dent in it, and I'll put that on the screen. But I just wanted to note there's like a weird fold in the hat at the top, and if you look at the bridge guy, it looks like the same dent is in his hat. It says Haunted Mansions and Scary Nightmares. It also looks like he has the same jacket on as he does in this interview. And they have that sketch of the bridge guy where he has a goatee, but if you look, it kind of just looks like the mustache. Nowhere near. Ask me again later. Sinned. But if you look, he's got the same mustache as well. I want to see if I can communicate with Ron Logan. Ron Logan, if you're here, will you come forward? I need to speak with you. I need information. Ron Logan, can you come through and say your name? Sounded like it said my name. These are the questions that I've written up for today's video. Ron Logan, if you're here, can you say your name on this phone app? It's a Necrometer app. You can put words through on it. Can you say your name? Are you here now? It says sinned. Is that you? Did you sin? I heard a sentence right there, and it was a man. 10. Who's the man coming through? I just heard you talking. What's your name? Does anyone want to come through and give me information about Abby Williams and Liberty German, the 2 girls that were murdered on Ron Logan's property? Ron Logan, are you the bridge guy? Who's responsible for Abby Williams and Liberty German's death? The girls' bodies were found on Ron Logan's property. Did he put them there? Yes or no? It sounded like it said I was involved. Who said that? Ron Logan, were you involved with the Odinites? Were you a member? Can you say Odinites? It sounded like a man said, yeah.
They held it.
Ron Logan, how many people were involved in the girls' deaths? Just me. Is Ron Logan guilty of hurting those two girls on his property? Yes or no?
Cold.
Sound like it said my name. Ron, if you're here, can you light up that kitty ball? It's in front of that device, that ball right there. Can you light that off? If you're guilty. You might as well tell the truth now, right? What does it matter? Is Ron Logan here now? Can you say your name? Did you kill those young girls, Abby and Libby? Yes or no? Something about responding. How many people were involved? It's a woman talking. Who's the woman? Are you an Odinite? I heard a man say something. If Abby Williams and Libby German's deaths had something to do with Odinism, can you say it loud and clear? I said, yeah, it did. It said I'm wrong.
Under your bed at night.
Under your bed at night.
10 spirits are near me.
That's creepy. under your bed at night, and then 10 spirits are nearby. Who are the 10 spirits? Culture.
Ruled accidental.
Ruled accidental. I wouldn't say that. How many people were there and involved in killing those 2 innocent girls?
Towels.
It says Gibraltar and towels. Were there women involved in the girls' deaths? Yes or no? I heard like a horn go, it played something. And then it said it had a lot. It had a lot of members. It's a really deep voice. Who's the man with the really deep voice? What's your name? Are the correction officers that are with Richard Allen, are they all Odinites? Yes or no? How many members of Odinites are there in that area? Is the whole town involved somehow?
Your list.
How many members are in Delphi of the Odinites? Was Richard Allen an Odinite? Yes or no?
Outside.
Outside. Was Richard Allen set up for the girls' murders? Are Abby or Libby here? Can you say your names? Were you killed by members of that cult, the Odinites? Yes or no? It sounded like it said, yeah, we were. Who said that? Logan, you were wearing the same hat and the same coat as the bridge guy. Were you the bridge guy? Yes or no?
I'm just gonna get.
For sure. Why did you lie about where you were? Ron Logan, there's a man that says he was an inmate with you at the prison, and he says that you confessed to killing the girls, and he said that you dripped blood out of your nose on one of the girls. You had a bloody nose. I asked if Ron Logan is the only one that murdered the girls, if he planned it out, and there was a laugh that came through. I don't know if it recorded it or not. I heard a laugh, like, ha ha ha. And then the camera turned off, and then it said, it turned off. Who was that?
I think
The cruelty.
The cruelty. Ron, your ex-girlfriend, Connie Dillman, thinks that you killed the girls because you were also abusive to her. What do you have to say to Connie?
Like what?
Were you abusive to Connie?
I mean, we were.
Who's the man with the low voice? Is that Ron Logan? Yes or no? It was old no. It's not their fault. Ron Logan, you might as well confess now. What does it matter? Where are you now? I'm hearing responses to my questions. It won't hurt you, but you can light it up and show me it's you. Can you do that?
okay, there.
Ron, what was the motive if you were involved? Right away a picture came through. It has a lot of red on it. At first I thought it was trees, but it's hard to tell what it is on here. I'll put it on the screen. What is that image? It looks like drops of blood. Is that drops of blood? Ron Logan, if you were an Odinite, can you give me a picture of an Odinite on this device?
GLP.
It's the GLP or something?
What is thinking like?
It's a really bright white light. I'm not sure. There's a lot of images coming through. It's someone in like a uniform jacket with like beads all over it. Is that a woman? Who's that woman? Is that an Odinite? I'll get you. Who said that? Who's the woman in this picture with no head? Sounded like an older woman said something. It said kids.
We're here to help.
Can't involve me. Ron Logan, can you tell me your cause of death? It said horrible or something. Is Richard Allen innocent? Is there an innocent man in prison? Yes or no? Is Richard Allen innocent? Yes or no? It sounded like it said me or free. I think it said me.
Read myself.
Why did you do that? What was the motive? I heard two something. Ron, did you confess to an inmate? Yes or no? Did you have a nosebleed on one of the girls? Yes or no?
We don't.
It sounded like it said I fell or something.
It's manhole.
I heard it say something. It doesn't matter if you tell the truth now, you might as well confess. Certainly. Are you saying you're responsible? Did you kill those girls? They're okay now? Was this planned? Ron, what did you die from? And the very first one? Of what? Can you give me a picture that would be related to the Odinites or Vikings or blood? Can you give me a clue that would say that that was a ritual done? Was that a rune symbol on the tree in blood? Can you give me something to show that's what it was? It sounds like it said all the way. Why were the girls posed with sticks on them? That's a picture of like a steak. That's kind of gross. A raw steak. Why those girls? Did you target them? Yes or no?
Only triggered.
It sounded like it said they were a target. Why? They didn't do anything. What's the motive?
She was trying.
Can you say sacrifice? It said run for your life. Do you want to say anything else about Abby and Libby? If they're here, can they at least say they're okay now? They're free? Is that right that Ron Logan is involved? He lied about where he was. It said government something. Said a lot.
Murder.
It said murder. Didn't
I was a child.
I was a child. What's your name? We were driving. Are the girls in a better place? Are they happy now? Can you say happy?
I like talking.
I like talking. What's your name?
Ready?
Can you say your name on this device?
D.
Can you say the name of the person responsible on this device?
Candles.
Candles. Sound like it said my name. Was it Amanda? Who said that? Is the inmate telling the truth that Ron Logan confessed to him in jail? Is that true? Ron, if you confess to him, can you say yes? Loud and clear. Proof. How many people were involved? Was it just Ron? Was it Richard Allen? They said that the inmate failed a polygraph about if Ron told him about confessing about the girl's murder. That didn't count? Was he telling the truth?
Open your mind.
Open your mind.
We're apprehensive.
We're apprehensive. I mean no harm or disrespect. I just want to get the truth. I want to know who did this. If this was due to like Odinism or a sacrifice, can you light off these lights? See, look, you come near it. If that's true, will you light off the lights? Is Richard Allen the right person in prison, or is he just a patsy? Did Richard Allen kill Abby and Libby? Yes or no?
That was big enough for me.
Be shot.
Wave.
Wave and then something. They'll be shot. Who?
Ancient time.
Ancient time. Can you say Odin if that's what this is about? Did it say it? It sounded like it said it. Is this you wanted the blood? Is this about blood? 25. How many people in Delphi are members of this worshiping power? Who do you worship?
Please believe us.
Please believe us. What do you want me to believe?
Satellite.
A satellite?
American community.
The attic.
The attic. Well, I'm sending prayers that everybody's at peace now, or at least feeling a little better, but we still need to know who did it, how many were involved, if this was a cult, which it kind of sounds like it was. We need the truth, so I'm gonna let the camera run
Here.
for a few minutes. It says here. If you heard anything that I didn't hear, please comment below and let me know the timestamp of what you heard. And I'm gonna let the camera run for a few minutes, but I will see you soon. So thanks so much for being here, and happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Spectre.
God.
Stay here.